This is Derby del Norvegia. This is the Derby of Norway. It's Molde against Rosenborg, two of Norway's most successful clubs. So I'm parked up, probably illegally. Probably going to get a parking ticket because this is Norway and they're like absolute vultures. But whatever, it's 1 hour to kick off. Just down this road from the stadium, and then we'll be off to the biggest, kind of derby, because there is a bit of a distance. There is a bit of a distance between them. This is Rosenborg of Trondheim, which is a little bit away from Molde. And Molde, who is the home team? This is the joint fourth most successful team in Norwegian football. Molde playing against Rosenborg, the most successful team in Norway by quite a bit. But Molde have got the two most famous Norwegians of all time who've played for this club. Erling Haaland, who many of the younger audience will know, and of course, for me, the biggest legend, biggest Norwegian football legend of all time, who was manager of Molde when Haaland used to play here. This is, of course, one and only Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So, let's get down there. Cripple walk down there. I've got a proper bad back, struggling to get down there. It's a 6 o'clock kick-off. It's 1 hour to kick off. I've never been in Molde before. I've just rocked up here. So let's go down to the stadium and get stuck in. Here we are, AKER Stadium. And if you come from this side, it looks like a Norwegian ship. Looks here like the body, and then that kind of bit behind where they cruise the boats. It's about 1 hour to kick off. Pretty quiet, I would say. Can't hear much noise. It's like I say, this is the two most successful clubs, but this is Norway. It's not like we're down in Greece or Turkey. I can't imagine they're going to start fighting with each other. But who knows? That's why we're here. Derby days. It's what we love. The big derby matches. Rosenborg and Molde, although they're not in the same city, there's quite a distance. But it's looking a bit quiet at the moment, but let's get in there and hope it spices up. Well, the stadium's there behind me, and the thing that made it look like a boat before is actually the Scandic Hotel. So I guess if you've got cash, which I don't, that's where you'd be staying. Looks pretty nice to me. Looks a bit different now, doesn't it? You know, like right across from stadium. Check that out. It's weird because it doesn't really look like much of a stadium from this side. It just looks like some school campus or something. I mean, here we are, the fellas. Police on the streets. Can't imagine it's going to be much violence here, but who knows, because this is football derbies, isn't it? And it can always just kick off, especially when there's a rivalry. But it just doesn't feel that it's that spicy, you know what I mean? It's not like when I went off Fenerbahce Galatasaray, literally 9 lots of security. The noise was insane. I was out. This is maybe 45 minutes before now. And I'm struggling to hear any noise at all, really. It's very, very quiet. Well, I'm in at entrance 7, which might be a bit posh because it's next to all these posh folk. Here we are then. This is my section, which is a banging point of view, innit? Right next to the away fans. That's what we want. And first look, it's a pretty nice, beautiful little small stadium, to be honest, up here in northern Norway. I mean, check this out. 45 minutes to kick off, as it says on screen over there. That's 1/2 a football away. Look at this. AKER Stadium, whole of Molde. Pretty nice, I would say. Not sure what the official capacity is of this stadium. I'll have a look on the internet in a second, but it's fairly quiet still here. You'd think they'd let more away fans in, but whether it's just such a small town that everyone rocks up late, or you'd think they'd be able to fill this, but I'm not sure what the capacity is, like I say, how many people live in Molde. But this is one of Norway's biggest games. So yeah, let's have a look now. So it's got an official capacity of 11,249, and this is actually my seat. Picked a good seat online, I reckon, there. So first row, seat 31, section M, ingang, entrance 7. So, you know, if you're picking seats, this is not a bad one here, I would say. Like, I'm right on the edge, so I've got no one blagging me this way. Here we go then. Rosenborg decided to get into it. Maybe they need warming up, although it's actually not that cold today. I've got the big jacket on, but it's like 6 degrees, which is warm up here, I reckon. But they're bouncing, they're getting ready. I'm up for it now. I'm not sure where the Molde supporters are, the ultras, the Molde ultras, I think. Oh no, they're over there, directly opposite. But there's not many of them in right now, so yeah, they need to get their act together, because Rosenborg are cranking it now. It's very funny, the DJ, he's obviously a big Molde fan, and he's obviously trying to black out the noise of all the Rosenborg supporters. It's pretty funny, because they've been probably going for it now for like 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, maybe like 5 minutes, then the DJ was like, I've had enough of this, so trying to blast out tunes. Okay, here we go then, we're a few minutes to kick off. Check out the tifo over here. So this is Molde's pretty badass tifo here. You can see some superheroes here, and then this is the Trondheim Cathedral, the most famous building, I guess, in Trondheim, the home of Rosenborg. And as you can see a bit closer here, they've got the Molde ship. Pow, pow, pow in the cathedral. It's a bit of a different tifo here. We've got a bit of a Superman flying in, some of these old Molde players. Here we go then, players are out. That's an unbelievable tifo over there. Not like the ships of Molde attacking the cathedral in Trondheim. That's pretty badass. It'd be a bit mad if you stood behind that, you're not saying nothing. Here we are then, Ian, let's go. Yes, it hasn't even kicked off yet, the flares are out. Gotta say, full respect to Rosenborg. I've got the prime seats here. Oh yes, check that out. This is what football's all about. Now the game's kicking off. Badass tifo by Molde as well on the other side. Now let's have an absolute 4-3 cracker. Well, in the space of no time at all, Molde have scored, and then Rosenborg just had a goal, then he got disallowed, and then VAR just giving it again. It's 1-1 and it's 15 minutes in. Cracking game, flares, tifos. Could be a bit more full, but you can't ask for much more at this stage.
20
Bloody hell, it's 3-1. 3-1 to Molde.
Moldes nummer 25, Oscar.
If Carlsberg did first half of football, this is not far off, I'm telling you. 4 goals, 3 to home side. We've got flares on both sides, tifos, both sides bringing the noise. We've only played 33 minutes. Absolute belting first half. Well, that's half time. 3-1. 4 goals. Absolute action. Well, there's 15 minutes to go. And goals and more Rosenborg have just scored, so 3-2 down. It's not been that great of a second half. Molde should have put it to bed, they hit the bar, so it should have been 4-1. But yeah, just seeing the goal now on the big screen. So yeah, 77 minutes, that's probably 15 minutes for Rosenborg to get back into this, and really they should have been out of sight. But this is football, isn't it? This is why we love it. Good chance to sneak a draw out of it now, really. And to be fair to the fans, they've been non-stop. So sometimes you deserve that for your away support.
Vi synger for Gjerdingen! Målskårer, Moldes nummer 28.
Well, that's that. 6 minutes of added time. 4 minutes into it. Molde have gone and done it 4-2. What a game. Second half's not as good as the first. First was absolutely barnstorming, to be honest with you. But the flares are going again down that upper end. And that, my friends, is surely it from this Northern Nordic derby. Of course, it's not a derby in city terms. There's quite a distance between Molde and Rosenborg, which is Trondheim. It's over 3 hours drive, but this is Northern Norway. There's not many other teams around, so it's a derby for these two. 6 goals altogether, 4-2, tifos, noise, flares, non-stop from the Molde down there. They've been giving it some. They're a long way from me. Finally now, Rosenborg behind. They're a bit more quiet. They've been bouncing and jumping all game, to be fair to them. Well, they're starting again, so fair play. They know they've lost. It can only be a few seconds left, to be honest. What a game. Like, Norway is a beautiful country, but it's got football as well. Come check it out.